Well, now then. Oh, right. I'll cut that bit out. Right. I'll keep this in depending on if it's any good. Right. So this week on Red Out of the Shed, something slightly different. One of my sheep, he's got a poorly foot. And it's that one. It's not very poorly, and I think it's on the mend, but we'll give it a bit of stuff just in case. So, I know you didn't tune in for sheep, but that job needs doing. So, yeah, let's have a look at some tractors. Right, we've mentioned this little topper in the previous videos. It came with a little 35. I've never done anything on it, but I was going to sell it, but I think I'm going to keep it now. I've got a little job for it. Problem with it, for the keen-eyed among you, is this PTO shaft cover thing. Somebody's been running it. I think it's either touched this or it's touched that. Usually what happens is they lift them up, and as it lifts up, this kind of gets catched. So I've got one spare. Ta-da! So I've got this as a replacement, and I'm hoping it's a bit long, but we'll see if we can get it fitted. Right, welcome to Workshop Wednesday on a Sunday. Right, so we're going to set about repairing this PTO shaft. Put a new guard on this PTO shaft. I have to sit down because I can't get myself in camera shot. Right, so what we've got, I'll show you some of the bits. We've got the old broken pieces of the shaft. They're no good, they're gone. Right, we've got the outer shaft and the inner shaft. Now then, these things, this guard, new guard, too long. Put that off, make it the right length. Job done. Done that already. You get, it's a universal shaft, so you get lots of different versions of these things depending on what you need. It took me quite a bit of time, but I've worked out I need this one and I need this one. Okay, right. Right, quick. So I fit this one. I might just stand here and do this. So we fit this. Fit that nice and snug round there. Fit that nice and snug round there. And just notice that there's a little, again if you see that, little knuckle that sits out there. Same one for the outer. Okay. Okay. Now then, this is going to fit into there like this. That's how it fits. that's how it spins. Okay, take that out of there. Inner guard, inner guard, into there. So there we are, we're done. Very, very straightforward. Don't forget the safety chains. They're the important bit. They're the bit that stops this outer guard spinning round. And I think the only thing I'd remember is it does just take your time and make sure you get all these things worked out so you fit the right ones. That's pretty important. Other than that, it's just a few quid to make sure that that's safe. Let's go and see if she fits.